Welcome to Anime Lore Unveiled, the channel where we delve deep into the intricate world of anime. I'm your host, Greed, a self-proclaimed anime enthusiast and isekai connoisseur. Here we explore the lesser-known aspects of anime, and today we're turning our spotlight on the realm of isekai. So sit back, get comfortable, and let's embark on this journey together. Remember, in the world of anime, there's always more than meets the eye. Have you ever wondered about the hidden gems in the isekai anime genre? Isekai, a subgenre of anime where characters are transported to another world, has become a phenomenon, with shows like Sword Art Online and ReZero leading the pack. But what about the unsung heroes of this genre? Those unique, compelling shows that don't get the spotlight they deserve. That's where we come in. Join us as we uncover some of the best-kept secrets in the isekai genre. First on our list is the beautifully melancholic Grimgar Ashes and Illusions. Picture this. You wake up in a world unknown, with no memory of who you are or how you got there. This is the premise of Grimgar, a tale that drags our heroes into a world that's as beautiful as it is deadly. It's an isekai, yes, but it's not your typical power fantasy. Instead, it paints a picture of survival, of the struggle to live in a world that's not your own, and of the harsh realities that come with it. Grimgar sets itself apart from the mainstream isekai shows in many ways. It doesn't offer overpowered protagonists or easy victories. Instead, it gives us characters who are frightfully human, flawed, and vulnerable. They're not heroes, they're survivors, and they're doing their best to make it through each day. It's this raw human element that makes Grimgar a standout in the genre. And then there's the world building. Grimgar doesn't just throw its characters into a new world, it builds that world around them. It's a world that's richly detailed, steeped in its own lore and culture. It's a world that feels alive, and as our characters navigate through it, we can't help but become immersed in it as well. But perhaps the most compelling aspect of Grimgar is its character development. Our heroes start as blank slates, but as the story progresses, we see them grow. We see their strengths, their weaknesses, their fears, and their hopes. We see them change, evolve, and become more than they were when they first awoke in this strange new world. Grimgar. Ashes and Illusions is a unique take on the isekai genre. It's a tale of survival, of struggle, and of growth. It's a tale that's gritty, grounded, and deeply human. It's a tale that's not afraid to show the harsh realities of life in a new world, but it's also a tale that's filled with hope, with the promise of a brighter tomorrow for our heroes. If you're a fan of slow burn stories with rewarding character development, Grimgar is a must-watch. Next we have Ascendance of a Bookworm, a heartfelt story of determination and passion. This is not your typical isekai. It's a tale of a young girl who loves books so much that when she finds herself in a world without them, she decides to create her own. But this isn't a world where you can just pop down to the nearest bookstore or library. No, this world is a place where books are luxuries only the wealthy can afford. Our protagonist, Mine, is not a powerful wizard or a mighty warrior. She's a frail girl with a burning desire for literature. This is what makes Ascendance of a Bookworm so unique in the isekai genre. It's not about battles or power-ups, but about the struggle of a bookworm in a world without books. Her journey is not one of epic quests, but one of quiet determination and unyielding passion. The character development in this series is absolutely enchanting. Mine is a character you can't help but root for. She's resourceful, intelligent, and her love for books is so infectious, it's impossible not to be drawn into her world. Her struggle is real, her victories are earned, and her journey is one that resonates with anyone who has ever had a dream. But it's not just Mine who shines in this series. The supporting cast is equally charming, each with their own quirks and personalities that add depth to the story. You'll find yourself invested in their lives, their struggles, and their triumphs. The plot twists are surprising, but they never feel forced. They are woven seamlessly into the storyline, keeping you engaged and on your toes. And it's these unexpected turns that keep the narrative fresh and interesting. Ascendance of a Bookworm is an isekai that breaks the mold. It's a series that focuses on the power of knowledge and the love of books. It's a series that shows how determination and passion can overcome even the greatest of obstacles. Ascendance of a Bookworm is a breath of fresh air for those seeking a different flavor in the isekai genre. But the world of underrated isekai doesn't end here. No, it stretches far and wide, with a multitude of universes waiting to be explored. Let's dive into a few more remarkable shows that truly deserve the spotlight. First up, we have ReZero, starting life in another world. Now, some of you might argue that this show doesn't belong in the underrated category, but its unique storytelling approach certainly makes it noteworthy. Unlike the traditional isekai narratives, ReZero is a psychological roller coaster that takes us on the harrowing journey of Subaru Natsuki, who possesses the ability to reverse time every time he dies. It's this cycle of death and rebirth that sets ReZero apart. As it delves into the mental toll this ability takes on Subaru, it's not all sunshine and rainbows, folks, and it's this dark twist on the isekai genre that makes ReZero a standout. Next on our list is Overlord. This series begins with a familiar premise, a gamer trapped in a virtual world. But what sets Overlord apart is its protagonist, Momonga, who is not a hero, but an overpowered skeletal mage ruling over a legion of loyal non-player characters. What's intriguing about Overlord is its exploration of morality from the perspective of an anti-hero. It's not your typical good versus evil narrative, and that's what makes it a gem in the isekai genre. Then we have Log Horizon, another underrated show that takes a unique approach to the isekai trope. Instead of focusing on combat and power, Log Horizon chooses to delve into the socio-political aspects of living in a game world. Our protagonist, Shiro, is not a sword-wielding hero, but a strategist who uses his intelligence to navigate the world. He's the living embodiment of the phrase, brains over brawn. And it's this emphasis on intellect and strategy that makes Log Horizon a breath of fresh air. And let's not forget about No Game, No Life, a series that redefines the concept of survival in a fantasy world. Instead of battles and bloodshed, conflicts in this world are resolved through games. The protagonist duo, Sora and Shiro, are unbeatable gamers who use their wits and skills to conquer this world, one game at a time. It's a fun, vibrant, and absolutely addictive series that adds a whole new spin to the isekai genre. These shows are just the tip of the iceberg. There's a wealth of underrated isekai waiting to be discovered. So don't limit yourself to the mainstream. Venture into the unexplored territories of isekai and you might just find a series that resonates with you. After all, the beauty of this genre lies in its infinite possibilities. As we've seen, the isekai genre is a treasure trove of diverse storytelling and unique concepts. The depth of creativity within this genre is truly awe-inspiring, and it's not just limited to the well-known titles. There's an entire universe of underrated isekai anime out there, each with its own distinct flavor and charm. Let's take a moment to revisit what we've uncovered today. We delved into the gritty realism of Grimgar ashes and illusions, where the struggle for survival is as real as it gets. The characters don't have any special powers to rely on. They must learn to adapt and fight in a world that's completely foreign to them. It's a stark contrast to the typical overpowered protagonist narrative, offering a refreshing take on the isekai formula. Then, we ventured into the world of Ascendance of a Bookworm, a slice of life isekai that's as heartwarming as it is engaging. The protagonist's journey from a frail, bedridden girl to a resourceful bookmaker is a testament to the power of determination and love for books. It's a gentle reminder that not all heroes need to wield a sword. Some just need a pen and a piece of paper. But these are just a couple of examples. There's a whole host of other underrated isekai anime waiting to be discovered. From the dark and mysterious Now and Then Here and There, to the whimsical and comedic The Devil is a Part-Timer, the isekai genre has something for everyone. And that's the beauty of exploring underrated anime. It's like going on a treasure hunt, where the prize is a unique story that resonates with you. It broadens your anime horizon, introduces you to new themes and narratives, and gives you a deeper appreciation for the medium. Remember, popularity doesn't always equate to quality. Some of the most compelling stories are often hidden in the shadows, away from the spotlight. So don't be afraid to venture off the beaten path. You never know. You might stumble upon a hidden gem that becomes your next favorite anime. So next time you're hunting for a new anime to watch, consider diving into the realm of underrated isekai. You might just find your new favorite show. Before we wrap up, don't forget to subscribe to Unveiled for more deep dives into the world of anime. By subscribing, you're not just joining a community of fellow anime enthusiasts, you're also ensuring that you're always in the loop for our latest content. And trust us, you won't want to miss out on what we have in store. We'll be venturing into other anime genres, uncovering more hidden gems, and bringing you fascinating insights about your favorite shows. So hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and let's continue our journey through the diverse and captivating world of anime together. Stay tuned and keep exploring the world of anime with us.